Hi, I'm John Cornettit, and I've created Retirement Planning Rules. This is an 8-part video session on creating a successful, fulfilled retirement. Why me? I am a CPA. I started as a CPA working in the accounting field. I went back to law school and became an estate planning attorney, and I'm also a certified financial planner. So I've helped over the last 30 years thousands of clients and families create a successful retirement plan. It is not magic. It is not luck. It is really a series of systems and processes and rules that if you follow them, you'll have a successful retirement. And if you don't follow them, your retirement could fall apart. I have studied over the last 30 years hundreds of families that have done this correctly and hundreds of families that have not. So let's take a look at what will be covered in this series. First are the 4 key retirement pillars. These are the 4 fundamental things that you really need to understand and get right in order to have a successful retirement. They are taxes. Taxes can be one of the highest elements of your retirement budget. And let me give you a clue here. You can manage your tax bracket. So you need to understand what your taxes are and how to manage them lower. Inflation can cause your retirement plan to fall apart. You need to understand the effects of inflation, and you need to learn how to save for inflation. Cash flow is another pillar. Before you retired, you got a paycheck. That was your cash flow. Now what you need to learn to do, and again, it's a system and a process, is to take your portfolio and harvest interest and dividends, harvest gains and profits off of that to replace your paycheck now that you're retired. And we'll look at money management. Again, there is a process that's in place that will allow you to sell when things are up and buy when things are down. That's kind of the opposite of what most people do. They buy high and sell low. What we want to do is get you in the habit of buying low and selling high. So we'll go through all 4 of these pillars are contained in each of the sections. We'll identify them, we'll address them. So these are the sections that you're going to be able to go through. Retirement checklist. What are the things that you should be thinking about 3 to 5 years before retirement? Then we'll turn to the non-financial aspects of retirement. This is the psychological, social, and emotional aspects of retirement. I have invited a friend and a colleague, Keith Lawrence, who will cover this topic. He wrote the book, Your Retirement Quest, which deals with this issue. We'll talk about income taxes and IRAs, so you can understand those rules. We'll talk about cash flow and how to take your portfolio and replace your paycheck. We'll talk about the distribution planning. How do you take your retirement account away from your company and put it into the IRA? How do you select a pension choice? This is probably one of the most important decisions you'll make in retirement. So, we cover all of those rules and give you the guidelines. Money management. How do you find a money manager? What should they do for you? What should they charge? How are you going to manage your own money if you choose to do so? What about asset allocation and diversification? So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about retirement risk, long-term care, nursing homes, asset protection, lawsuit planning. The better you understand the risk, the more able you are to manage those risks or minimize them or eliminate the risk entirely. So finally, at the end of your retirement journey, of course, is death. And we're going to look at then the transfer of wealth to your family. We're going to go through the estate planning component. So if you're interested in watching these 8 videos, your next step is to go to the buy box and fill in your information. I'll make all 8 of these videos available to you so you can watch them at home, the convenience of your own timetable. You can watch them and rewatch them if you would like to. I hope you allow me to be a part of your retirement journey. I would like to help you create a successful and fulfilled retirement. Thanks.